Good morning, everyone. It is going on 8 o'clock and it's pitch dark as usual. Well, I guess there's a little light in the sky. But I am heading to my ultrasound appointment. I haven't had one done in about a year and a half. And if you don't know, those who've been watching me for a while might remember that, oh, there's a little light in the sky. 5 years ago, this month, I had surgery on my ureter and kidney. I was diagnosed at age 54 with a condition called UPJ obstruction, congenital on the left side, and that means that there's the moon, the inside of my ureter up at the top where it goes into the kidney, the peristalsis, the little muscular motions that move the urine from the kidney into the bladder was defective. So I had surgery to have that repaired, and I am going for my follow-up ultrasound. Part of the reason is because I was started to have some more infections, and it turns out that could have been because I was taking the oxybutynin for overactive bladder. And my doctor, my urologist, said that he finds that to be the case for people who... You like this dark video? For people who take that it can cause infections for sure. So, well, there's a plane in the sky. There's a couple more. And I'm not usually out and about this early. There's the moon. You can see it. And I'm driving with my cracked windshield. I've said this before. I know that sometimes I get questions about it, but they put pea gravel on the roads to help with traction because it's so cold here that, see, I'm sliding a little bit. The intersections get really icy, and salt and sand are not effective because it's just too cold for that to work. So, and I don't know what the temperature is. That says 23, but we have a heated garage, so I'm sure it's colder than that. Okay, so here we go. You can probably hear the pea gravel. So Mike was really concerned that the cracks that I have would compromise the integrity of, oh, look at that plane, if I got into an accident. And the guy at the glass place said no. He said, you know, it's safety glass and it will just crumble into those little pieces. He says it doesn't affect the integrity of the frame. So that is story. And seeing that we're going into winter, and I'm moving to Vegas at the end of next summer, or this summer, 2015. I'll be selling my vehicle, so we'll get it replaced and get it, what's that guy doing? We'll get it replaced, and then I'll get my vehicle detailed, and yeah. So looks like the sun is gonna come up pretty soon. I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't because I need to have a full bladder. But anyway, this lady over here to my right is looking at me like, what the hell is she doing? Alright, so that's it. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, so we're getting close to the imaging center at the hospital, and it looks like it's 10 degrees, which isn't too bad. There's that pea gravel. So 10 degrees isn't bad, and I was listening to the radio and they were saying that they were predicting 6 feet of snow for New York just south of Rochester. Is that what they said? Gosh, now I don't remember. But anyway, Buffalo. Wow, that sucks. So there's the sky now. There's the moon. And as you can probably guess, our roads are pretty rough. With all the permafrost and the cold, and yeah. Here's our hospital. That's where Mike had his lithotripsy and the retrieval of his stones 1 week later. And that's where I've had stents put in and switched out, and I had to have a laser revision of my ureter surgery. Emergency. Yeah, that's where I took Mike when he woke me up at 4 a.m. to say, you need to take me to the hospital. So, and here's the imaging center. It's very nice. This is where I get my mammograms done. They do digital mammograms, and they are unbelievably clear. And they saved a spot for me right here. So, all right, I'll see you on the other side. Bye, guys. Okay, ultrasound is done. I'm leaving. It's always such a relief to go to the bathroom. Oh, there's the moon. And let's see what time it is. Oh, 9:04. Hang on, folks. So I think I'm going to stop at Joann's just because I have my brochure that I get mailed that I want to have them scan. And I certainly don't need to buy anything because I'm getting rid of stuff that I don't want to take to Vegas. I'm trying to get my seatbelt. Okay. So I have stuff that I want to get rid of. But I do want to scan, so I continue to get my coupons. And I have this cover on my steering wheel, which is getting very threadbare. I've had it for a few years. You can see how threadbare it is. There's a cab, and there's the hospital again. It's actually a pretty decent hospital. That was one of our concerns moving up here, was health care, because it is so remote. And we've only had a trace of precipitation for the whole month of November, which is really unusual. That's not normal. So, somebody has a huge satellite dish right there. Looks like a church. And then over here to the right is Ryan Middle School and Lathrop High School. They're in the same building. And over here, that's where Gavora department store was. Not Gavora. Jesus. What was it called? Not Gavora's, that's the wine store. Gottschalk's. The Gottschalk's department store was in there. But they went out. And there's Lathrop, the high school. So, alright, I'll see you at Joann's. Bye. Okay, so straight ahead, if I was to go straight at this intersection, that would take me to Fort Wainwright, the Army base. And then if you go that way, that will take you to North Pole, and then further on out, it will take you to Eielson Air Force Base. So that is the Army base straight ahead. So the military is really big up here. I mean, it's not that they're really big bases, but they definitely have an impact on the community, on the economy, and they're very much appreciated. So my son-in-law, Brian, there's the river over there. My son-in-law, Brian, is a diver for the Army, and he works out of Newport News, Virginia, and Liz and Brian met here. He was at Fort Wainwright, and he worked in the Medac division. He was a food inspector, which he hated, and he wanted to be a diver, so he did the schooling for that, which was pretty grueling. And I guess they start out with, I don't know, maybe 50 candidates and end up with like 10 or 15. It's very physically and emotionally draining because of having to learn what to do. There's Joann's. If you know your equipment fails and you don't have oxygen, and yeah. So there's Joann, there's a nail place in there, there's Gavora's Wines, Frontier Outfitters, Once Upon a Child, which is a resale store for children's stuff, and they are very expensive for a resale store. I don't know. Boy, Joann's doesn't look very busy. Of course, it's early. So that's one of those kind of makeshift entrances that are common here, because once everything is covered in snow, you don't know where the actual entrance is. So that's kind of a makeshift one. And there's a dental office over there, and there's an empty log cabin, and another one, which is too bad because those look like they're really good solid buildings. And that's empty. And there's Novus Windshield Repair. Right there. And that building is empty. And there's a Holiday gas station. So it's kind of sad. And there's Presbyterian Hospitality House. One of my former clients works there. And they help kids, teenagers who are having issues at home or behavioral issues, drug, alcohol. So there's a little more of Fairbanks. Not too exciting. Okay, well, I think Joann's is open. Some places don't open till 10 o'clock here. So, all right, see you inside if I can. If I can film in there, I will. Bye. I'm in the art section at Joann's. Just looking around. Like I said, I really don't need anything. Boy, is that the understatement of the year. In case you're into cork. Sorry. See, this is why you need to go buy my paper stacks. See? I have that one for sale. Somebody forgot to change the sign. So I got a little footage in there, and I only bought one thing. And apparently now they can't just scan your name on your brochure thingies here. You actually have to use a coupon. I said, well, that sucks, because most of the time I come in and I can't use a coupon because everything's on sale. Which this was. So this is color book. 60 vellum quotes. So I thought this would be nice to use in my mixed media. I have to get back to that. I've just been so busy going through stuff and purging that, yeah. So, there we go. It was $4.19. Normally $5.99. 30% off. So that was my big Joann's haul, which wasn't much. So I'm just gonna head on home now and go through some stuff. I know some people want to buy some of my paper stacks. Thank you very, very much. And I will be getting on that today. So we can get those transactions done and I can get to the post office and get those out to you guys. So thanks again, you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, so it is so pretty. I thought that I would record a little bit of this. That's Birch Hill. That's where we live. On the back side from here is part of Fort Wainwright, the Army base. And the front end is where we live. Well, I should say the front end. I don't know what's the front and what's the back, but there's Steve's Immediate Care and Medical Center. That's where my esthetician is, Amy. And where Ideal Protein is. They call it Ideal Weight here in Fairbanks. So, and there's the cemetery that's supposed to be quite haunted. So this summer, I definitely have to get up there into Birch Hill Cemetery. I've been meaning to do that forever, and I just haven't. No reason. Okay, now I'm gonna let you go. Bye. Thanks for coming along with me. Bye. Okay, I always show Bruno in my videos, and here's Emmy, and she is sporting her Packer jersey. Come here, Tinks. She's sporting that since the game on Sunday. I am. So I just got home and Mike is here. He has a headache. So he just took something. He's going to lie down. I may have to go pick up Bruno. So if I do, the saga will continue. Emmy, you don't want to look at your butt. Come here. Look at. Show me your face. Sit down. Sit. Come here. Sit. Emmy, sit. Sit. They listen so well. Are you ready to come in? Okay, come on. All right, see you guys later. Bye. All right, so it's going on noon. I'm heading out again because I'm gonna go pick up Bruno. Mike is still sleeping. So, how's your day going? Are you getting tired of looking at this? I am. There's the sun. That's about as high as it gets. It's noon. Doesn't get any higher than that because we live so far north. So this is what you saw this morning, or didn't see this morning. And we'll go pick up the crazy man and see what we can see. We took him in for x-rays last week because he may have hip dysplasia. Dr. D thought that he probably does. She sent the films off to somebody who's an expert, a specialist in that field, to have him look at the films and see what he suggested, and then if he does, we have the option of doing surgery, and so we'd have to talk to her about that and see if we really want to do that, because honestly, German Shepherds don't live real long compared to some other dogs. But this is so pretty when the frost is on the trees. And that happens from moisture in the air, I guess. I don't know. I am not a meteorologist. So, there's the sun. And seeing that it's almost noon, that's about as high as it gets. Little ice on the road, and here comes the UPS truck down the hill. Maybe he has a package for me. Maybe they're sending me my iPhone and forgot to send me an email. I ordered that sucker on October 27th, Monday the 27th, and I still haven't gotten it. So I'm a little annoyed at Apple. God, I don't know. It's crazy. It shouldn't take this long to get a stupid cell phone. And I waited 6 weeks. It was about 6 weeks after the launch. Oh, there's the little coffee hut. Looks like there's a paramedic sitting there waiting for their coffee. Those things are all over town. They're really nice. It's convenient so that you can get your coffee and you don't have to get out of your car. We even thought about maybe doing something like that in Vegas. I don't know. I don't know what it would cost to get off the ground. But it's really a cool idea, and they're very successful here. There's sourdough. Truck. I tell you, these side things get in the way of my recording these lovely scenes of Fairbanks for you guys. Over there, that's what people here call the big box store area. A lot of people don't like the fact that we have big box stores here, but I tell you, they really help with the finances. If we had to rely on mom and pop shops and no big box stores or chains, things would cost a heck of a lot more because of the shipping up here. I know a lot of times Walmart, an item here will cost $1 or $2 more, or Joann's and Michael's, because of the exorbitant shipping. And speaking of exorbitant shipping, there's Home Depot. And there's Wally World. That's my home away from home over there. Up there. And here's Holiday and Brown Jug. where they have friendly spirits. There's Walmart. Open 24 hours. Chaz Unlimited. They do body, auto body repair. There's Mikey's beautiful credit union branch that he designed. McDonald's again. You've seen all this before. Carl's Jr., home of the low-carb $6 burger. I love those. And over here, that's our vet office. The main one we go to, but because we take Bruno to Muttessori, we take him over to Dr. D. But that one is so close to our house. So, and then I'm on the Johansson Expressway. And over there, past Pizza Hut, down a little further, is where the salon is. So you can see, if I would have exited there, I have a very short trip to work now. Okay, talk to you later. Am I recording? Yeah. Okay, you guys. So if I had been recording a second ago, 5 seconds ago, 10 seconds ago, you would have seen a piece of pea gravel hit my windshield. But we missed it, so. Anyway, I'll see you when we get closer to Muttessori. Bye! Come on, focus. So I decided to start recording again because we're coming upon the river. And I don't want that truck too. There's the Chena River. And here is Pioneer Park up here. That's Pioneer Park. And I did a video, well no I didn't, I just put some pictures from Facebook up. We take the dogs there and walk them during the summer because a lot of people and their dogs are there. It's just really good socialization. So there's the front part of it, and that's where they have the Alaska salmon bake. Yeah, and then down here, if I were to turn right, that's where the beauty supply is. Value Village, Sears are down there, so. Okay, bye. We're getting close. Oh, it looks like I need to clean my lens. It's only up to 11 degrees. And what I wanted to show you is over here on the right. Oh, sorry. Oh, gotta stop again. Up here on the right, this little building over here is, that is Spirit of Alaska, their little 24-hour ATM. They didn't build a full-on branch here, but they have this ATM, and it's really cute. There it is. And now we are coming up to the salon. We used to be way out here. I mean, it's not, nothing is way out here in Fairbanks, but past this intersection, that's where the salon used to be. And here is my friend Dee's. Her vet clinic. She owns this, she built it, and she has all of these things. And that's where the dog, I think that might be Dee's dog. And this is where the dogs play in Muttessori. That's their outside play area. And then here is the boarding and grooming entrance and Muttessori entrance, and they play out there too, back in that little pen. So That car's dirty. My car was almost that dirty. And then I got it washed. So, okay. I'm pretty sure I won't film inside. But maybe I will if nobody's up there. Okay, bye. I'll see you with Bruno. Here he is. Yeah, are we gonna go? Hey, 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 come here. Hi. Oh, it's all right. Hi. All right, guys, I need both hands to get him in the car. Okay, sit, Bruno, sit, 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 you stay. Good boy. See you in a bit. Okay, so we have the crazy one. Bruno, sit down. Bro. Bro. Bruno, sit. Bruno, how was school today? Did you have fun? Huh? Yeah, my dogs obey me so well. Each and every one of them. All right, you guys, we're gonna head home. So I think this will probably be the end of my video today, unless something exciting happens. Otherwise, I'll just talk to you later, and thanks so much for watching, you guys. Bye. Hey guys, Bruno and I had to come to the post office, and this is the road. It's just lovely, but I wanted to show you as soon as this car goes past. It's a busy post office. Ugh. But I wanted to show you these, I don't know if I ever showed you, these dry cabins. That means that they have no water, they have no plumbing as far as I know. I think they're dry. Looks like they have water tanks. They probably get them filled. I don't know, they may have septic. But surprisingly, a lot of people, especially students who go to the university, live in dry cabins, and they have no water and no toilets, and so they have outhouses. Personally, if I had to live in a place like that, I would have a bedside commode and a bucket that I would take outside. And Bruno says he would too. Don't you, Bru? Huh, bud? God, this road, because it's a gravel road. It's not paved, and it's really awful. So, and here's Curry's Corner. Oh, I'm gonna turn you around. Curry's Corner, right here. I guess that used to be a real big stop for people who lived out here. And on Chena Hot Springs Road, they have some groceries in there, and a liquor store, and gas. So it's kind of an old-timey convenience store. And this is one of the weirdest intersections here, is that, well, that person is supposed to yield to me. Oh no, I have to yield to them. Isn't that weird? The oncoming traffic. See, I'm thinking of it the way it is everywhere else in the country, but the oncoming traffic has the right of way, and I have to yield. I don't know. It baffles my mind, but that's the way it is. They do a lot of things kind of backwards and strange here. So I thought I'd just give you, because I wanted to show you those cabins with the cool frosty roofs, that I would show you what it looks like driving down into Fairbanks. Because Fairbanks isn't a basin, and that's why we get ice fog, and part of the reason why the air quality sucks. We don't have a lot of wind, and the emissions settle in the basin, kind of like LA. And a lot of people burn wood because very few places here in Fairbanks have natural gas, and so fuel oil is very expensive, and so a lot of people supplement with wood burning stoves, and we use our fireplace, especially when it gets really cold. It does help a little bit with the heat, and it's very pleasant. So here we are coming down, and we're just riding the roller coaster. And there's a raven flying. We have some golden eagles here, but we usually don't have bald eagles because they feed on fish, and we only have the Chena River that will support fish. The Tanana River is a glacial silt river, and so that doesn't support any life. So we do have a lot of gulls. Why we have gulls up here, I don't know, but we do. They're kind of like the cockroaches of the bird land, I guess. They're kind of everywhere and in places you don't expect. Although cockroaches aren't a big issue here, except in some of the restaurants. The Mayflower Buffet, which is a Chinese buffet, they got shut down for a little while to clean up their roach problem. Yeah, and Mike likes to get food at one of the local Chinese restaurants, and I won't get food from there because we went in there one time and it was so disgusting. It was so dirty. The floors were filthy. Everything was just covered in grease, and I won't eat there. So, okay, almost home. Talk to you later. Bye.